What's going on social media? It's your boy Al, and welcome to the show. So we have a special guest today, and if you're living under a motherfucking rock, then you don't know who this is. Please welcome Mr. Trap.
What's
Welcome,
up? What's
welcome,
up? What's
welcome,
up?
welcome, brother.
What's up?
Listen, I brought you on the show, man, and I made sure, and I wanted to get you on it so we can talk. We can talk. So your Twitter says UnderstandTrap. So that's what we're gonna do.
Okay.
That's what we're going to do.
Okay. Finally.
Right,
Finally.
finally. Because we need to get the word out.
Let's
We need to let the
roll
people
it.
understand what's going on with you mentally and what you're doing on right now, what you're doing with your brand and stuff like that. So let's begin. So tell me, let's paint a picture of like what you was like growing up. Where was you from? Where'd you grew up?
Okay. Well, I am originally from Orlando, Florida.
Okay, the
Born and
407.
raised.
Okay.
Mercy Drive. If you don't know what that is the hood.
Baby, that's ooh right there.
Yeah, I went to Evans High School. Graduated 2003.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yes.
Okay. I think I went to Evans for 2 months, and my mom shipped me over to Winter Park High School.
Oh yeah, see, you went to the good school.
I went to the white people's school.
Yeah,
that is too funny.
Evans was a good school. I loved it. After that, went straight to the military.
Okay.
I don't think I sat down at the house for 2 months before I even shipped off and went to the military.
Okay.
Did 7 years in the military.
7 years. Okay.
7 whole years.
Oh, how was that experience?
It was an experience.
Okay.
I honestly wish I didn't get out. If I didn't get out, I would have my 20-year mark next year.
You should have stayed
right.
In.
See,
should have stayed in.
Then after the military, I went back to Orlando and graduated from the University of Central Florida.
Okay, good old UCF. You know what they say about UCF? Was it you can't finish?
Yeah, but I did.
Oh, that is too funny.
But I did.
You're one of the few, right?
Yeah, it's all right. It's okay. Everybody can. I did. Bachelor's in Health Service Administration.
Okay.
Then I moved to California.
Okay.
So California was a bit. What?
Okay.
California is where I think I grew. I was already out of my shell, I guess, from the military.
Okay.
But being in California, I came out even more to where, like, because I feel like in California you can be honestly,
right,
whomever you want to be.
Well, yeah, California is more like I think every time I think of California, I think about a carefree state.
Yeah, definitely
carefree state. Yes.
So yeah, and there I got to experience myself fully, like sexually.
Okay.
Yeah. Money wise,
money make things go around, baby.
Really, it honestly does though.
Okay.
But it's also a place that I didn't like so much because I guess as an adult, a full on adult, after 30 years old, you having roommates and like that shit there. Like, how you wait till you 32 to get a fucking roommate?
Well,
that right there for me was
No.
So I got my ass up. Then moved my ass back to Atlanta, and now I am here.
Okay.
So that was in the cap.
On the cap. So you spoke to your family. So listen, how was your support system with your family growing up?
So support system. Okay, so I had a great support system. Even still to this day, I have a great support system.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like growing up, I was considered very feminine.
Okay.
My mannerisms, the way I walk, the way I talk, but I wasn't gay. Okay. I had never been with a guy, had never experienced a guy.
So you just didn't come into yourself?
Yeah. Well, I don't think it was that.
Okay. Okay, so you was
honestly, I don't think that it was that. I did like girls. I was into girls. It was just that, I was me.
Gotcha.
After I guess because I was married.
Okay.
So, I was married, and the same person I married is the same person I had a child from. So
a lot of people don't know that about you.
Yeah, well, I mean, hey, my high school, a son.
Okay.
My high school sweetheart, actually.
Okay.
She was the love of my life at the point. Before going into the military, we dated. I think about a year and a half.
Mm-hmm.
I went off, got shipped off, and she was
Wait a
still
minute.
there.
Time out. Was she from Evans too?
Yes.
Oh Lord.
Yes. But hold on.
Wait.
She was a good girl. She would listen. She's never been. Still to this day, has never been in a fight.
Okay.
Has never been in those type of arguments. Not that ghetto ratchet stuff. So.
Well, Evans was them girls was.
No, I had a good girl. I had a good girl. Now I think now she's more so catty. But as far as before,
Okay.
yeah, she wasn't. She's not on that.
Okay. Okay. Y'all still talk or y'all?
Well, we have a child together, so
Okay.
of
Well,
course
I guess
we
it's
do our
co-parenting.
we're parenting together.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Hmm.
Yeah.
So how old is your son now?
My son is 17.
17.
Yeah.
Hmm. So let's talk about your son.
Okay.
So how does he or does he know about your
Extracurricular.
yes, your extracurricular, the money making side of you, the
he
adulting.
he does. He
Oh,
actually knows everything.
oh really?
He knows from me starting porn to me finish. Well, I ain't finished yet, but me, transitioning
Transition.
out. He knows everything. He knows that I'm gay,
Right.
and he's known. Well, he's known that I've been gay since he was about 7.
Okay.
I told him when he was 7.
Okay.
Um,
So 7. So has he ever seen any of your videos?
no,
I know that's kind of that.
actually, he hasn't.
Okay.
But my thing is, this is how he always explained it. I said, so son, if because everybody always say, oh, what if your son's friends show him the video? I was like, he said, Dad, but if someone shows me the video, doesn't that mean that they're gay? I was like, yeah, you got a good point.
This is true.
You got a good point.
But
so I don't have
these kids nowadays is they they're not like how we grew up.
Well, I think that if we had the technology that we had back then,
oh, we'd be stupid.
it would be brutal.
It
would be brutal because only because it's like back then it's like hell. Remember, Mama Jokes was in, everything was in. Like it's no go.
Yeah.
This day and age, I feel like they got a little soul.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and that's another thing because I've noticed now like a lot of kids growing up are being more sexually fluid and more sexually accepting because the gay, the lesbians, the trans are so much in the limelight now, on different shows and stuff like that. I think that's pretty interesting.
But do you feel that that's good? Because be that as it may, like us growing up,
I think it's good, but at the same time, you're forcing these kids to think faster than they should be when they should be playing with balls and being in the streets.
Being a
kid, being a damn kid.
Yeah, I agree.
Listen, it's like
agree.
it's just interesting. But so your son, I noticed on social media that you are very, very, very close with your son. I saw y'all do like the sushi situation.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit, I want to try that. I was like, let me roll some sushis and shit, but I probably would fuck it all up. It'd become like a damn burrito or something.
So he comes. So it's always been to the fact of anytime he's out of school,
okay,
he's with me when he's back in school because he wanted to stay in the fact of with his friends.
Gotcha.
He goes back home with his mom.
So where is he live?
He's in Orlando.
He's still in Orlando.
He's still in Orlando.
Good old Orlando.
Yeah, he's in Orlando. But I always have to come up with something to where I need him to know he's going to be 18 in next year. So I need you to know how to cook for yourself if you don't have nobody to cook for you. Because, I'm not going to always be there. Your mom isn't always going to be there. I need you to know how to clean up. I need you to know how to do your own laundry.
This is true. You need to grow up.
Yeah, it's time. That video game ain't always it. So it's still adults that I know personally that don't know how to cook, don't know how to do their own laundry.
Right.
So.
And it's sad. It's very sad. And, that's what people try to, be what they call serial daters, so they can find somebody to always cook and clean for them.
Yeah. Agree.
Listen, so we gonna step into the dark side right now and talk about that. Adult entertainment. Oh Lord, Jesus. We gonna. So how'd you come up with your professional name now?
Okay, so Trap has always been my name.
Okay, well,
Trap has always been like even as a child.
Okay.
As I was a teeny bopper, dancing on the cheerleader squad, dance team, and all that other stuff.
Right.
I've always been called Trap. I think one time Facebook had just started. They wasn't letting nobody other than college students, military. You had to have college student, military, or some kind of email before you can get in on Facebook. So I got into it with somebody on Facebook, I think it was, and I think I said to them, "Oh, you will understand trap." You know what I mean? So it was like, "Whoa, I actually like that name." So it just stuck with me. It came and it stayed, and I was like, "Okay, so understand trap."
Okay, so At what age or what point in your life did you want to start getting into the adult entertainment?
California.
Oh Lord. See,
Well, no,
they
I
say
know. I take that
character.
back. I take that back. So I've always watched porn.
Okay.
I've always watched porn. And though I did
Porn
not,
don't do it for me.
well, I'm just saying then, back
Listen,
then.
if
Back
you ain't
then.
live in front of me, bucket naked, sweating, and I can see all the hair follicles,
No.
then it's gonna do something. But porn, no, it's like
Well,
watching it's like watching cartoons to me.
well, remember, I had never been with a guy.
Okay.
After me and my wife did call it quits and quit, a guy hit on me, right?
Okay.
Initially. This is me coming out. This was my coming out story.
Okay.
A guy hit on me, and I honestly gave him the time of day. I allowed him to talk, chat.
So you low key was interested, like you had a
deep down
right,
look.
a deep down.
I can honestly say, in about 9th, 10th grade,
Okay.
I asked my sister. I told people this story one time before. I asked my sister. I was like, "Hey, does it make me gay if I find a guy cute or handsome?" She was like, "No, I think girls are cute all the time." I was like, "Okay, look." So for me, it was like, okay, so he's handsome. Oh, that's a nice looking guy.
Right.
So I found it, to be okay. Now, given high school. Remember, it's always frowned upon to be gay, feminine. Like it's frowned
you
upon.
did go to Evans.
Well, but
you
still,
you know what? Evans actually had a couple ladybugs.
Well, not my days.
Oh,
See, but I'm gonna say this: I did hang with the girls, and I hung with the popular guys.
Right.
So with me being there, me being feminine or flamboyant,
Gotcha.
It became the fact of I was the only guy that was allowed to call girls bitches. Like
Right.
And even in high school, how a guy look at me, like, well, how Trap get to say bitch to you? He was like, but Trap say bitch, it just means bitch. Like if you call me a bitch, you trying to disrespect me. So for me, it was always to the fact of I had, I was that dude.
Right.
Like not to say I was all of that, but I was popular.
Right. The popular kid that gets to say or do
everything. Right. So back to the story of me being, coming into the industry. After being, out for a little minute, I interacted with Mr. Cali. I like to watch porn, so when Mr. Cali hit me up, I was like, no. I said, no, I don't believe this. This can't be real. Like so, in California, I hit up. We linked up in LA, and we get on Snapchat and we just filming and going ham and kissing at first and dick get hard and then it goes.
There it goes.
We still on Snapchat going back and forth. And then one thing led to another to where both of our not fans, I don't say fans, but followers. Both of our followers was like, hey, that'll be a hot video. Now, at the time, I felt like I was a socialite. I'm always out. I'm always doing this.
And when was this around? This was
2016.
Okay. So 16, yeah. So that's when the video phones and the camera phones started.
Everything was really like social media. That's when Snapchat, Twitter really started letting it be full out. Like don't care.
I think if I remember when they just let everybody do it, everybody just was just.
But that's the same time. What's the other site started closed down? What's the other one?
Black Planet?
No, the other site. Where it was basically porn.
My Vista? Not My Vista.
No. Do I still got it? I don't think I got it no more. But anyways, the site it ended up shutting down. So Twitter started being more fluid and more, So I started putting out stuff. Then Breed It Raw hit me up to do the Fuck House. And after that, it was I think take off.
Yeah, I think those movies once Breed It Raw kind of got like really big.
Yeah.
Especially with the boys in Miami and the boys in California. I think it was ridiculous.
So I'm appreciative of Breed It Raw. Breed It Raw really did allow me to grasp because like I said, I already had following. I already, was already something or someone on social media.
Right. So they probably grabbed you because you was already
already had something.
Right. Yeah.
Kyle Levine as well. Me and Kyle Levine basically did the Fuck House together, and both of us came out together.
So what's your current platforms you on now?
I am on all social media outlets. Everything.
You want to go ahead and
plug
him in?
So I am. My name is UnderstandTrap on everything. Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok.
You got time to be all on those apps?
Yeah, and what's crazy is I answer every freaking message.
Oh, geez.
Every minute. I have no notification.
Oh,
saying
I can see it now.
messaging
Travis sitting on the toilet stool.
just going away. But I respond because I don't want it to get to hundreds of thousands to where you can't get everybody. The only thing I would not give you guys is my Facebook because my mama is on Facebook and I don't want to go get out of line on Facebook.
Yeah, we can't do that.
Yeah.
Now wait a minute. Now, I've seen a couple of little risque situations.
Well, and you want to know what's crazy? If you go to those risque situations, go into the comments. You're gonna see my mama say, "That's my baby."
But she support her son.
What? 100%. My biggest fan.
That is too
now. One thing is, she won't watch the videos or she won't watch anything else. But as far as me going out of state, out of country, and doing different stuff, like being, free with my sexuality, or I ain't finna full out show my dick or booty hole, on that platform. But
no, I don't think Facebook will let you anyway.
Well, my mom won't let me. Boy, if you ever stop playing with me, type situation. She's still a mom, but she's still like with me being artistically, having fun. She love it.
Okay. So let me ask you this. So when it comes down to your content, are the people that you are involved in your content, are those people that you mutually want to get with, or somebody that you wanted to get with, or are these people that you charge?
Well, I don't. If it's other content creators, no, I do not charge because we are going to share the footage and we are going to put the footage out, and I'm gonna make my money off the people that follow me, and I'm sure they're gonna make the money off who they follow. But as far as if I can't say client because I don't want to call people
customer,
a fan, a follower, follower.
Okay,
if a follower wants to link up,
right?
Yes, it would be a fee because they don't record a lot of the time, so it's not beneficial to me.
That's right.
It's only beneficial to me if I can record and I can put it out so that people can purchase it. Yeah. But if it's just to the fact of having fun, I might be somewhere that we can have some fun together. If it's one of those nights to where I can feel comfortable with having fun, but if it ain't that, baby. You gotta pay.
You gotta come out of pocket.
You gotta pay to play.
You gotta come.
Listen,
pay to play.
Pay to play. That's what it is.
Money makes the world go round.
It does, and I'm sorry to say, but I cannot. This is what I'm selling.
Okay. So I see on the Instagram.
Okay.
And all the
the
content. Now your stuff is frequent, amongst the people. So I believe that you pretty much been probably doing content way before COVID even hit, before people even really started to, really jump off. And I think once COVID hit, that's when OnlyFans started hitting. So you are on OnlyFans, correct?
I am.
Okay.
OnlyFans and just for fans.
My friend, listen, he got
once again. That's UnderstandTrap. That's still UnderstandTrap.
That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to understand you. So listen, which role do you prefer to play? The top, the bottom?
Okay, so on camera, I prefer to play the bottom.
Okay.
And I don't top more. I do top on camera, but I don't do it as often because I'm not too fast. I'm a quick poker, baby. I am a quick stroker. I'm done.
Listen.
And I'm not even done after I bust. It's more so as that ain't something to capture. That ain't no footage.
That's true.
That's wasted, memory in my phone.
You're going to be looping
the whole time. So, you have to catch me on, I ain't going even front. You have to catch me on one of those nights to where I'm oiled up, with my liquor. And I have to put on the condom. If I put on the condom, you get a little long-winded. But when my dickhead get played with too often, it's like, it's a no-go.
It's a no-go.
Hey, they be finna make me nuts.
Take it slow. Take it slow.
So if I try to pull out to to relax it, no, they don't want it out. So it's like, okay,
well, you got what you want and keep it moving.
Keep on. If I say, hey, you gonna make me, you finna make me, and you continue to do what you, that's not.
They don't care.
And honestly, I don't neither. But I'm gonna say that's why I don't record me topping as often, unless I can, put on a condom or
so try to prolong your ejaculation. That's understandable. Okay, well,
But I'm not one of them ones that nut and stop. So if I'm getting fucked or if it's a verse situation and I bust, we can still fuck.
Okay.
I'm not stopping, but even if I'm topping, like if my dick get back up or if it don't never go down, we can still go. Just
listen.
It's a whole situation.
You like what you like. You like what you
It
like.
is.
And if it's making you money and making you happy, then why not?
So
Why
yes, I do
not?
bottom more often than top.
Well, that seems to be the circulating videos. I mean, spread eagle, keep it moving.
Shut up.
Listen. So we're gonna go on to the next. Listen.
Mhm.
So we're gonna talk about experiences.
Okay.
What was your worst experience?
I really don't.
I need the details.
I don't know why I don't like talking about that because, well, I ain't got to say a person. I can just
No, you ain't got to say.
I ain't got to. Okay, so you ain't next. I can respect that. Okay, so my
You
worst.
don't have to say no names.
My worst experience is hitting somebody up, or one of those drunken nights to where it's like I'm extremely horny.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really want to record, and I want to get down.
Right.
So I hit someone up, and I'm looking at their profile, and their profile is giving me every bit of like, yeah, I need this, I want this.
Right.
And so I was dick fish, catfish, fat fish.
Oh no!
Like I was just fish that day.
Oh wow!
And they got all the way to the house, and I know some people be like, somebody get to the house and they don't look like they got to go away. Like I done let them in. And I'm horny. At least he got a big dick. And then when they take the clothes off, it wasn't even a big dick. So, I was depressed just all around. You didn't
just turn them around and say go on?
Well, after a while, it was like, hey, just let me eat your ass. Okay, I turned over, and if I hit you up and all we talked about is the fact of you eating my ass, that's what it is. You eating my ass. Don't try to poke sticks, hey, to try to put it in. No, baby, that ain't what we said. Right. We just said this gonna be an eating ass. And when his dick wasn't dick, and it was like, yeah, like that ain't gonna do nothing for me.
Well, I guess your what your Instagram say? Oh crap! What did it say?
Which part?
Shit. Anyway, so you basically a size queen.
Yeah, I am. Well, no, that's not true.
Because on your Instagram it said,
I am. Well, okay,
it said something.
So connoisseur, extraordinaire.
There you go.
Size queen extraordinaire.
There you go.
So what it is my brand is size king, size queen. Those are my shirts that I do have. And for me, size does matter. Being in a relationship, I want something to where I'm going to feel good. Mm-hmm. And if it's something that's going to keep me home, I ain't got to go step out. Like, I'm good.
Well, what about an average dick motherfucker?
An average dick is fine. I ain't going to front with you. A small dick is fine as long as he know what he's doing.
Okay.
So, but if it comes to the fact that, and it's one of those nights that I want a cheat on your boyfriend dick, that's what I want. Like if I'm finna take that risk to cheat on my nigga, my dude, excuse my friend. If I'm finna take that risk, that's what I want.
So you want to make sure that you gonna feel it from your ass to your throat.
I want to leave him frothy.
Oh
yeah. Okay. I want to leave nothing but me on him.
Oh, okay.
To where it's like, okay, yeah, well, I can't fuck with him like that no more because he gonna fuck around and make me,
right.
Yeah, that's what I need.
No.
But that's the spirit of the moment. If I'm in a relationship, if I'm in a relationship, that's once again, cheat on your boyfriend, cheat on your husband.
Okay.
That ain't nothing that
you
would want.
When you're talking about profiles and shit, so I'm actually let me re-ask the question, but I want this.
Go for it.
Worst experience as far as your content goes. You can't tell me that. You can't tell me that.
No, I will not.
What?
Worst experience as in content is okay. Having to remove content because of a disagreement. A person was once on OnlyFans and then removed themselves from OnlyFans because they get in a relationship and now they don't want themselves. I think I know looked in that light. No, you don't. I bet you. No, I bet you don't. Because you ain't gonna get. And you ain't gonna get me to say yes or no. That's fine.
That's fine. I'm gonna pull up that Rolodex and I'm gonna. Matter of fact, after this interview, I'm gonna call somebody.
It's cool. Like I don't like the fact of working with someone and then later on like having to remove something that takes a lot.
Because you stepped into this
knowing what's gonna happen. Yeah.
So you don't have like a contract or anything that you.
It ain't to the fact. Well, okay, so we didn't start. People that does content haven't started looking into contracts until the fact of what OnlyFans started saying. We got to remove this video. Like when people start reporting stuff. And when it comes down to that, then you want to start getting into it. But now, yes, you need to start getting contact. You start getting ID, waivers for people to release it so that I don't have to take it down, even if you get mad. Because then they start saying that it's revenge porn or all that other stuff.
Okay. Well, yeah.
So
okay, so what's your best experience?
My best experience is when I can set the camera up or have a cameraman and it's nonstop.
Like, what I don't like is what I do not like. I'm sorry. Listen,
what you don't like that standstill camera?
No, what I don't like is when people on OnlyFans is always looking back at the camera. Like they be playing with, they be sucking dick and be like, am I in the shot?
Okay, so could I give you some insight?
I hate that shit.
Because I ain't going in front. I'm a victim of that.
Do your do.
I'm a victim of that
as long as you know where the camera is
so what it is sometimes you get fans. So you dislike it. Other fans, some people like it to where it comes to the fact of, hey, look at the camera, or because they want to feel as if they are the person that you are pleasing.
I'm looking at it, y'all motherfuckers is just amateurish. Like,
no, that I promise you. So you look at the camera and the fact of, like, if I'm stroking and I'm looking at the video and you looking at the camera and I feel like I'm making eye contact with you.
That's different.
Well, that's different.
Like if you're doing a solo situation.
No, I'm saying even when it comes down to fucking, it becomes the fact of,
get you a motherfucking cameraman. Let that bitch just, or get you like one of a track with a camera that just go all the way around.
No, but that's why people look at it. They look at it because you have fans that want to see you look at the camera.
And that's fine, but it just look awkward when you just slobbing on somebody, you just missing the whole dick, and you just looking at the camera and shit, and you trying to eat somebody's booty, but you looking at a cheek instead of the booty hole, and you looking at the camera.
That was that was one of my first critiques that people had said, like, why he keep on looking back at the camera? I promise you, that was one of the first things that I had got. And then it became the factor of, some people liked it.
Right. I mean, I guess,
had nothing to worry
what they call the POV type situations. But anyway, let's move on. Mm-hmm. So, all right, so next one. Most embarrassing.
Oh, you want to know? I'm gonna actually share this because people need to know. I'm gonna share it. I'm gonna share my.
Okay.
I'm gonna share my most embarrassing. And this wasn't recorded, but it became the factor of the whole day. I felt that I was ready to go. I was on go. And one time, I went to a little set, and it was going to be recorded, but it ended up didn't be recorded because of me.
Right.
Bent over, ready to go, and next thing you know, I painted. Full-fledged, like, whoo, camera light comes on, and next thing you know, like, I was like, when I tell you, I like clenched my dick and my butt at the same time, it took off. That was my most embarrassing moment. To this day, that guy would not talk to me. Till this day, he would not talk to me.
Now, I do hate it when the bottom do. Like,
I mean, but it's not intentional. What people have to realize is it's not honestly intentional. We don't go, well, Trap. I'm going to speak for Trap. Trap don't intentionally go to paint nobody.
Right.
And if it comes out to where I feel like if it's something to where you can tell a person didn't clean, you know the difference from a person trying and a person didn't. I hope you would know the difference.
Well, I'm not a bottom. So.
I mean, but that's what I'm saying. As far as the top, you fucking somebody and you start smelling you don't see it, but you smell it like, okay, that's a 2-tap on the butt. That's a two tap on the butt.
Hey, come on.
You go to the bathroom.
Go to the bathroom.
Yeah, it ain't no, and when you come out the bathroom, hopefully you got it together so I can go back at it. Look, but if it's one of those ones where you get in there and it's a full-fledged, your dick covered, like, come on.
Listen, I'm telling you right now, if I do a 2-tap on, you got to go to the bathroom. You can put
You're done.
I'm done. Put your clothes on.
See, that ain't fair.
That is fair because you don't got you. Not you, but I'm saying, like, I've had a situation where a motherfucker, a person would hit me up and be like, hey, I need some wood. I need you to break my back out. Blah, blah. Okay, no problem. Well, give me a time that you gonna want to come through, and he'll give me like 2 hours or whatever he needs to prep, and then come over here and still. And I'm like, bro, you got me all worked up. I done passed out a whole bunch of booty and throw.
Y'all get on my nerves too. Tops get on my nerves because it be to the fact of, damn, a motherfucker sit there and they get ready for 2, like we said, like you just said, 2 hours.
But if you know you want some dick,
But
If you
sometimes
know
it
you
be
some
to
dick,
the
you should
fact.
probably like start like slightly prepping.
Well, that I ain't gonna front with you.
Like
Every time I
you
get in
know
the
what?
shower,
I think I wanted some dick today.
every time I
So
get in the shower, I prepare. I'm preparing.
okay.
I prepare. Like I
So
have
you
the
eat
shower
light every day?
situation. I have a shower situation to where every time I get in the shower, and I take a shower 2 times a day. Every time I get in, I'm trying to get myself together. That's why they say trap always trying to be ready. And because of my situation. My most embarrassing moment is the reason to why I'm always trying to be ready. But when it comes down to it, sometimes when you just sit there, when you sit still for so long, you know, what you didn't get up top, it's starting to come on down.
Okay, yeah.
So it ain't the fact of a person wanting to paint you. Believe me, if a bitch say they want some dick, they want some dick.
I'm sorry. If I got a two tap you, you're gonna
no, that ain't fair. But that ain't fair though. That ain't fair.
I'm gonna pick your clothes up off the floor and put
that
it right on the bed.
Well, what about the fact of the ones that nut in less than 5 minutes after I done cleaned out for 2 hours? I want to be slutted, butted, and mudded.
Well, like, you should know who to call if
I ain't finna do that with you. You ain't
you ain't got to roll down some motherfuckers that.
But still, you know what's funny? Is my first time might be my best time. My second time might not be so great. The third time they might revamp themselves from the second time, but that fourth time still like it's an up and down battle. It really is an up and down.
But you also
battle.
know if you don't know if the topic already got a nut early that day. Or, I mean, yeah.
But why would that matter to me? If you calling me over as a topic,
that's
tell
true.
me
That's
you want
true.
some
That's
damn
true.
ass.
That's true.
Why the hell you limp?
That's true.
Why you limp? Why your dick limp, baby? And I know it ain't me because the first time we fucked, that dick was up. Right. So the next time, okay, well next, and that's what you tell. Next time, don't bust that nut today. I know you bust about 2 nuts today. Yeah, I did. Nah, motherfucker, don't do that. Don't call me over here after you done bust 2 nuts earlier today.
Just being greedy, a greedy ass.
I'm not that one. That ain't me.
Oh Lord,
that's not. I am one of the ones to where you need to have your stamina up, and I don't want 5 minutes. I don't want 5 minutes.
Are you okay with a what do you call it? Come and go situation or a quickie type situation every now and again?
Okay, so every now and then.
That's what I'm saying. Every now and
then. It's definitely one of those moments to where if it's a quickie for you, I might call somebody else out because I'm not filled. See, you filled, you done bust your nut, so you can go.
I'm big on communication. Like, listen, I just need a nut real fast.
See, and that's cool because I know what that's gonna give. So I'm gonna set your time for 10. I'm gonna set your time for 10.
10 what? 10 minutes?
O'clock. 10 o'clock at 10 p.m. I'm gonna set your time for 10 p.m. But by 11 a.m. 11 p.m. I need you out the door. Because you quit. Remember, you just need the bus real quick. Real quick.
Well, maybe what if he? Well, I guess if you go to his place and you can just go on to the next.
Yeah, I'm gone. I'm out of there. I put my clothes on before the top. That got listen, you got me fucked up.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna answer the door with no clothes on, and I'm gonna close the door with no clothes on.
That's me.
Walk you on out.
That's me out there.
Keep
believe me, I'm gonna probably lock the door for you if you got one of them.
Right, I'm gonna pull it behind me. You ain't got to get up.
You good, baby. I'm out of here.
Right. That is too funny. So another question, it just came to my head. And you don't have to answer these questions if you want to.
I'm answering whatever question you throw my way. Come on, let's roll.
How many?
What's my number?
How many in one session?
Okay, in one. You saying as far as a group? I would never. I couldn't. I already told somebody on another interview that I have a zip code. I'm done. I have a whole zip code.
And there you have it.
I couldn't. And what's crazy is if you say lifetime, when it comes down to that, and I'm gonna go back to your other question. Mm-hmm. When you say lifetime, it's still to the fact of even me being married. Even though that was one person, that still don't account for the fact of as many times as you had sex. Mm-hmm. So that's why I say zip code. So if it's one person, I ain't have sex with you one time. We dated for about a year, so we have had sex.
Right.
So that's why I say zip code. So I feel like I put it in.
I got and I'm breaking from this because something else popped in my head, and I want to make sure I get this out. So there was a rumor.
Okay, give it to me.
Back in Florida.
Okay.
Not Atlanta rumor.
Okay.
Remember Parliament House?
Yes, I remember Parliament House.
Good old Tuesday nights.
Okay, best night.
So the rumor was,
give it to me,
that you was in the bathroom just getting banged out.
At the Parliament House?
At the Parliament House.
Okay, so let me go ahead and dot that I. Right. Let me dot that I, cross that T. That ain't possible.
Well,
because I'm gonna say this. Now, if it was after the fact of me being in California and coming back doing my shit, that's possible.
Okay.
But as far as Parliament House, they never have no doors. What bathroom had doors on it?
Well, let me think.
So you walk in the door, you get checked with your girl at the front. That right there didn't have a door. It was
The one to the left,
yeah.
Where the mirrors was at, that first one.
Mm-hmm, no doors.
This it did was a
No,
door.
think about it. It was a sink right there. It was a urinal, and then it was the toilet stool. Remember, you can see right over. I can stand up right here on the peak.
That's true.
It was no stall. So believe me, I wouldn't have been in there.
Listen,
another bathroom as well, right there.
But listen, no, you could have had a homie hold the door.
Ain't no way in here.
Listen, I've done it a couple times. Where like, hey,
I'm gonna say
the door real quick.
I promise you, I have never had sex inside the Parliament House. I ain't even been to a room in the Parliament House. Now I can say this: the Parliament House has a beach in the back.
You know what? I didn't even know about that the whole time I lived in Orlando.
Now, if you say I got fucked in the bus in the back by the beach.
I didn't learn about that until right before they closed and stuff. I didn't know they had an old beach back there.
Beach in the back.
Well, not a real beach, but they had that little man-made lake and stuff like that. But I heard
it was sand. It was sand. It was water. It was a whole situation. And what's crazy? They had the sex store in the back, so you can go buy your poppers, your lube,
I did go
and all
there.
of that.
I did go over there. Yeah, I did went to that store, and my ass was too scared to go past
that entrance.
Past the entrance. I was like,
no. You walk on back, and baby, all the
rooms, I saw the little
all the rooms in the back too. All the rooms, basically, you have doors open, niggas. People popped up. You could walk in and fuck and keep it moving.
I heard about that,
but I have never did that. The only thing I have done is went to that beach. I sucked some dick on that beach, and it was a whole bus right there. And I went on there and got fucked on the bus. And this was a little sexy little dude. I was walking around the club, and he said, "Come here." And hey,
you came here.
It is what it was.
Well, you grown, baby.
But it wasn't a bath. Believe me, it was not a bathroom because the Parliament House didn't have doors for the bathroom for me. So let me dot that. Let me dot that rumor for you.
Well, things is possible. Things is possible. Listen, so do you have any limits or where something that you things that you just draw the line at?
Scat.
Okay.
I'm not shitting.
But
that was my most embarrassing moment.
Yeah, so you don't.
But what's crazy is people get like requests for folks to shit in them or shit in their mouth and shit and do all that other stuff. So that's something. That's my limit for me. That's my limit. Now pissing is something different. I'm gonna stand in the tub. I'm gonna piss on you. We're gonna do all this shit, but it's gonna go right down the drain and I'm gonna take a shower. Take a shower and keep it. We can keep it moving. But as far as shit is, I can't come back from that.
So what about fisting?
I have never done it.
What are you?
I have never
curious to try.
I want to try to do it.
You think my hand is?
I want to try to do it to someone.
Oh! Because I was about to go right on.
But I like the way my whole looks and feels. I like. No offense to anyone that has the rosebud, but I personally haven't been able to. I have never been able to push out the rosebud.
Rosebud.
Yeah, I have never been able to do that. So
I think you have to be. I think you have to be like really.
Yeah.
Really.
I can't do it.
Trained for that.
Yeah. But I would definitely fist someone, but I have never been fisted. I have had people try. I just don't like the way fingers feel. Fingers feel. That's not as.
It's so funny you say that because
all it is. This is aggravating.
Yeah, that's why I make sure I get manicures.
That's crazy.
So when I get getting sloppy toppy, I go back there do like this, and that bottom be like,
yeah, get that out of there. Get that. That don't do nothing for me.
Like, let me check back there.
Even the fact of sometimes the nipples. Sometimes your nipples don't do it. Some people be like, no, stop. Like I get it. I definitely get it.
Safe word.
I don't have one.
You don't have one? I should have asked you this from the get-go because this conversation.
No, don't stop. That's my safe word. No, don't stop. Keep going. Keep it in.
Bust me down. Keep it moving.
In. That's something that somebody had told me too. They was like, Trap, like, why the fuck do you grip the dick after I bust? I was like, I don't grip it. You know how dogs stay attached? That's just
I hate
that's
that.
just the way that it is. I'm telling you, that's just the way my booty hole react. It like the
so it grips when the person's nutting.
And don't let you go.
That's interesting.
It don't let you go.
But you're not nutting.
No.
So you don't.
I'm not controlling that muscle. I'm just laying there trying to let you get out. I'm trying to let you get
But
out.
you know when you do that, because I've had it happen before, where a bottom like clenches up, and I'm nutting, and it hurts because a nut is still in my and it's trying to get out.
Mm.
That shit ain't comfortable.
Well, I'm just letting you know that
So you need to like tell your Miss Kitty down there.
That ain't me.
Stop clenching
all
up.
I can do is later.
We want return customers.
I am trying. All I'm doing is trying to fulfill this every need. I want you to understand me inside and out.
Well, I guess they want to understand trap inside and out. So how do you base your rates?
Okay, so
Like you feeling like, okay, you know what, I'm feeling a little.
So honestly, it's flat rate. It's most for the most part, it's $250 an hour when it comes down to.
Bitch, he said $250
an hour.
Ooh,
Don't forget the hour.
Listen,
don't forget the hour.
Right.
So yeah, it's $250 an hour. And honestly, I'm yours at that time. At that time,
so what do you when they come and you just hit that clock? By the time they get in, or when
it's out of there. It's, as soon as I dot that door, my time has started. But I know people that as soon as they park, the time has started. So
that's not cute. How do you know if you know?
Well, hey, I'm here. I'm here. If I can't find your apartment, it took me 10 minutes, 11 minutes to find your place. That's your damn business.
Oh my God, I can't right now.
I'm here. I'm just telling you how some things roll.
Bitch, I'm gonna start charging too.
Well, that's what it is. It's $250 an hour.
I ain't charging no $250.
But it also depends on the area that you're in. And I know I'm telling some people secrets, but it definitely depends on the area that you're in.
Okay.
Here in Atlanta, you might not make $250 because you got people that's doing it for $50. No tea, no shade on nobody here in Atlanta.
That's the broke, hungry hole.
I'm just letting you know that some people be like, well, and you get those clients that be like, all I have is, and some people be hard up and they be like, okay, well, can you do 15 minutes? Can you do 30 minutes? See, I'm not that person. It's $250 an hour, regardless of how you feel.
Regardless,
it ain't
nothing 5 or 10 or 15 minutes.
It's $250 an hour.
$250.
If I got to sit there and talk with you and chat with you, and honestly, my rate came from when I was once again California, and when I made my paycheck in 2 hours, I was over it. Because it was like,
hold on, let me make notes to self.
Look, all you're doing is sitting there. If a person is still paying out, as you still like, you already paid me for for my hour, but you still dishing out money and still passing out money. Like, baby, I made that, and I was like, you got to be kidding me. So why?
Hold on.
Why wasn't I doing this before?
I'm sorry. I'm taking a note real quick. Change profession.
No, it's but like I
need
said,
my 401k. I ain't changing shit.
Different cities is different things.
That's
like
true.
That's
true. I'm sure like New York and Miami and
yep, you're gonna get it. You're gonna get your money. Hell, Colorado, you're gonna get your money.
Bitch, you can make money like Denver though, because there ain't no black folks out there.
And they want the BBC. They want the BBC. And then that's another thing. It's like I can put on, not to be funny, I can put on the condom and I can go right. How I need to go and when I need to go.
You know how to play the situation. Right. Ooh. Y'all taking notes.
You spice it up. And even so, like I said, you can finagle it to where it's like, hey, you go take a shower with each other, so that's still a part of your time. Yeah. And then after
you bring like a suitcase full of toys and stuff with you?
I don't. You just bring yourself? Not, but I do have a whole closet full of toys. So if I was to do it there, I do the new service. I have my new service and cleaning. I have my new service massage. I have people. I have.
Do y'all need a new cleaner?
Yeah, I would do your baseboards, but bookie naked. Just let me know what you need. Right. I would do the top, the ceiling. I'm getting it all for you. But bookie naked. Yeah. I will cook for you. I cook. I clean. I wash everything. Lord. Yeah.
Listen. So, and just something came to my thought. Remember when I had the sip and paint function?
Yes. Yeah, that was amazing.
That was amazing. I made money. You made money.
Yeah, we made money together.
Right. The clients and customers and the models was amazing. People still ask me about you.
So why don't you continue to do them?
I have shifted my gears because I got bigger and better things coming up.
I know, but you can still do that as well as those bigger,
This
better
is true.
things.
This is true. Trust me, it's all coming. It is all coming.
Cause you gonna have all the boys that dance basically with you. I don't know what you're waiting
Except
on.
for like one or two, because
Some of them don't fuck with you.
no, the one that didn't show up, he still hit me up and
Oh.
I'm sorry. On to this conversation.
Yeah.
So listen, your clothing line. You mentioned about your clothing line. How is that going? What's going on? Because I know you had posted like.
So at one point I was going hard on it, but then it started being to the fact of being repetitive to where, hey, I already bought something, or like people would support when you first start something. No tea, no shade to anyone. They're gonna support until you start making more stuff. They'll continue to support. But if it's the same thing, like until you come out with another idea, and the reason why a person don't come out with another idea is because the money isn't always there.
Right.
If I'm sitting on a whole bunch of merchandise still, it's no point in me going to purchase more merchandise. So when it comes down to that, it's like, is that something I really want to invest in?
Mm-hmm.
Like, and then people be like, oh, just give it out. Right. No, bitch, because then I lost. At the end of the day, I still lost money. So what am I giving?
Yeah, because you don't spend money on.
I will let that bitch collect dust before I set it out. Let it out for free.
Christmas gifts
or birthday gifts.
But you still got that's interesting.
So yeah, then so that's the reason why I think I pull back. But if I do get a sponsor, like I told you on this phone, baby, sponsor.
Anybody would like to sponsor?
I need
my
a
friend Trap over here.
Listen, not a sugar daddy. I'm looking for that too, but not a sugar daddy. A sponsor. It's a difference in the two.
It's a difference.
It's a difference.
It's a difference. It's a difference.
You know, a sponsor is a sponsor. A sugar daddy is a sugar daddy. You can be both.
Right.
But
that's interesting.
I'm looking for a sponsor.
We gonna make it happen.
Let's roll there.
Question. So, you professionally in your entertainment,
okay?
How does that person separate from the real you, your government name you?
You know, people don't recognize me when I'm out and about.
You serious?
I'm so serious.
Well, they're probably looking at your booty hole.
Well, so I mean, well, which is true because I'm majority naked. I'm always naked.
Face
down, ass up. UnderstandTrap is a nudist. He's a full out nudist. He loves, what he loves. Mm-hmm. But as far as when I'm out and about in the club, people don't recognize me when I'm hanging around and other content creators or porn stars. People don't know who I am until they be like, "Oh, that's Trap." They be like, "Trap, what Trap? Understand? Oh, that's Understand Trap." I'm like, "Oh yeah, So, and I sit right there. I would not voice who I am until a person know who I am.
That's interesting.
Like, I like the fact of being incognito,
right?
Well,
I mean, as much as your videos and pictures and stuff circulate so much, you would think that people. I mean, because we see you in full content videos, but I mean, of course, them shits ain't them videos are really close up, so you would think that people would recognize you. That's interesting.
And okay, and what's good is I'm okay with that.
Okay, so what do you like? That's not Trap. Government you. Like, are you a homebody, or you like to,
So more so lately, I have been a homebody. I've been in the house more so, but I like to go out. I like to party. I like to, do my thing and have fun. I know one thing I am is I'm a fun person. Right. I like to laugh. I like to be amongst friends and family. I like to drink. Right. I don't smoke. Don't do no drugs. Like, but I honestly like fun.
Gotcha.
So, I'm open for anything and everything.
Okay.
If I have the funds to do it. If the funds say sit your black ass down, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna sit my black ass down.
Well, listen, you walk out the door from Atlanta, you're gonna spend $20, $30, $50, $100 walking.
Every time you walk out the door, you spend $20 or $30.
No, it's more like $200. Really, you gotta pay for parking. Pay
for the club, pay to get in. You got to pay for the drink. You got to pay for the bathroom.
Oh my god! Yeah. This is where they do that at, for real. Like,
you walk in that bathroom, that lady or man sitting in that damn bathroom and sitting there looking at you to come get that cup. Like, you want a napkin? You need a napkin?
You want a towel here, sir? You want to dry your hands? Here you go. Here's some. Here's some mints too.
Oh, here goes some gum. You want some gum?
Right.
How much is that? Yeah, baby.
But I ain't gonna lie though, them bathroom attendants be having a good ass spread.
They have a good setup.
A good spread, baby.
You
I be like, oh, they got some
baby,
Cheetos.
I forgot to bring this in, and baby, they go it right there. Go ahead and pay for it. Not giving they markup is a mug, but it's there.
They're making money though.
It's definitely there.
So you have anything that you would like to tell or pass along?
I think I said just about everything.
You sure?
I think I'm good.
You sure?
Make sure you follow me on all social media outlets. Understand Trap on everything. My OnlyFans is also Understand Trap -1 just for fans. It's Understand Trap. Yeah, support your boy. If you need a booking, you want me to come, I might shake my ass for you. Go if I need to.
Baby, he would shake.
I would do everything.
Bone in his motherfucking body.
I'm a go dancer versus the fact of what my other friends is that's full out dancer that's gonna hang from the ceiling and spin around. See, I don't do none of that. I'm too burly for that. I'm too burly and big for that shit. So I would be, I can throw some diggling in your face or let your face land in my butt cheeks, but that's all I can do. And I can do that too.
That is
so,
funny.
I'm here.
Listen, y'all, this conversation has been I knew once he came sat on this couch, it's gonna be everything but right.
Yeah.
So
bro, let's get it.
Listen, guys, thanks so much for tuning in. It has been a blast. So stay tuned for the next episode, you guys. Peace.
Peace out.